Sending your partner videos about narcissism is not the move. I completely understand wanting to do that because I did it as well. But we need to recognize what's driving that behavior. We think it's love on the surface. We say that it's love and we want to save the relationship. But I would challenge you to consider that it's actually hidden aspects of yourself that are clinging to anything so that you don't have to change. When somebody that you love and respect and care about starts to tell you that you're the problem, it's natural to start doing the inner work to search for answers. And when you do that, you eventually realize that they're the ones with narcissistic tendencies or they are outright abusive. So once you make that discovery, shadow aspects of yourself pipe up and start interfering with the narrative. Maybe I can show them how hurtful they're being. You send videos and articles and maybe even explain their behavior to them, hoping that they'll finally see what they're doing and they will change. I did this when I realized that my ex was weaponizing the term boundaries and misusing the term boundaries. I took it as an invitation to educate him. But here's the truth. At that moment, when you make it your responsibility to educate somebody else and their behavior, you've stepped into their role. You're now the one trying to change them. Why do you want them to change? Because then you don't have to make a choice. Focusing on them and focusing on what they're doing, it's a distraction. It distracts you from you doing your growth work because you're not meant to stay in these relationships. These relationships don't come into your experience so that they can be your happily ever after. These relationships come into your experience so that you can realize where you self-abandon in your life and the relationship is reflecting that back to you. But your shadow self is stopping it by keeping you focused on them. It is a subconscious defense mechanism so that you don't have to face the pain of the truth that real healing means letting go of trying to control and change other people, outcomes, situations, perceptions, expectations. The moment you shift from how can I make them see, which only gives away your power over your emotional state, to how can I reclaim my happiness, that's when everything changes.